It has been a while. I haven't recorded since last week. It is Monday, September 11th, and I am actually off work because I was planning on traveling for a wedding this past weekend that I was in, but because of all Mother Nature's craziness, we are experiencing some crazy wildfires in Western Washington on the east side of our mountains, so not over by where I live, but where the wedding was supposed to be, so they had to move the wedding over here. It was just kind of a crazy weekend, so I still kept today off because I was down at my parents' all weekend, and then I came back last night. So I'm going to adult today. I'm going to go grocery shopping. I've got leg day later. I need to meal prep. So I thought I would just take you guys along in my day. So I'm actually starting a caffeine cleanse today. Starting just this week, no coffee. Still going to take my pre-workout. I watched my coach's video about like how building up on caffeine throughout the day, your pre-workout doesn't have the effectiveness that it should, and I just need to like caffeine cleanse my body after prep anyways. I just don't feel like caffeine has the effect on me that it used to. So I'm going to start with no coffee during the day and see if I feel my pre-workout kick in a little bit more. And then if I still feel like I need to like fully cleanse, next week I'm going to be doing just no caffeine cold turkey. I'm doing this with my friend Casey, so I'm getting ready to go to the store, so I'm going to take along a little cup of coffee, but I'm just going to make some classic decaf. I need to pick up some more because I've only got like 4, and that's just, I mean, I just love my taste of my coffee, so I think we can do this, man. But I'm also going to be mixing up my BCAAs to take with me because I am just going to fast this morning until I am back. So I'm going to mix up 2 scoops of Intrastellar in my gallon. So the easiest way I found to do this is just put 2 scoops in a shaker, put water from your gallon here, shake it up, and then put it back in your shaker, or put it back in your gallon. So I'm going to do that. I got my list and my purse right here ready to go. So we're going to hit up Fred Meyer's and see what I find. So see you guys in the next clip. Store. Didn't get anything too exciting, but I'm about to meal prep. Got some spaghetti squash and some butternut squash. About to go in the oven. And then I have got some chicken going in the crock pot. If you guys don't do your chicken in the crock pot, you are missing out. All I do is put 1/4 cup of water, put it on low, let it cook, shreds up perfect every time. And now I'm going to make another cup of decaf coffee. And I'm going to try to make some French toast because I have been craving some, and I finally found some gluten-free bread that isn't the craziest carb count ever per slice. So I found this Be-Free brand, and it is their brown seeded sandwich loaf. And it is 11 grams of carbs, 3 grams of protein, and 2 grams of fat per slice. I'm going to do 3 slices, and I'm going to do some select protein mixed with 1 serving of this egg replacer, some cashew milk, cinnamon, stevia, and of course some peanut butter and some blueberries, and that's going to be breakfast. So this is my first time attempting it, so I'm going to attempt it, and I'll check in with you guys when I'm done. And we have success. I am so excited. I'm going to eat this, and then I'm going to get to meal prepping. So I'll show you guys what I do for that in just a few minutes. Seen this setup plenty of times, but I am all done. Got my food for tomorrow, Wednesday, and then this is Thursday. I haven't made my lunch yet, but I will on Wednesday night just because I don't have room in the fridge. So I made my breakfast and my lunch exactly the same for tomorrow and Wednesday. It's got my peanut butter, my chicken, and my cream of wheat. Almost out of my cream of wheat, so I'm going to start moving to cream of rice. But with some cinnamon and some stevia in there. And then for lunch, I got spaghetti squash, ground turkey, some mushrooms, and some dairy-free mozzarella cheese shredded on top. And then for my pre-workout, I'm going to be doing 3 caramel rice cakes with a little bit of PB, 2, and then sugar-free strawberry jelly. Just going to take that and measure it out at work. So I'm going to stick this in the fridge, and then I'm going to relax for a little bit because it's my day off, and then get ready for the gym, and I'll show you guys my pre-workout meal. All right, it's about 3:45. Got my pre-workout meal. It's not pretty, but it's one of my favorites. It is 55 grams of cream of rice, 3 ounces of chicken. It's got a serving of PB2, some cinnamon, stevia, and some sea salt, of course, for sodium, because sodium is so good to have right before you work out. It helps with those muscle pumps. I like to cook this all and make it in advance, and then I let it cool in the fridge or in the freezer, depending on how much time I have, and it's like a cold pudding consistency. I love it. It's so good. It'd be really good with protein powder too, or egg whites, but since I can't have egg whites and I already had protein powder, this morning I wanted to get a good clean protein source, so I did the chicken. So I'm going to eat this, and I'll check in with you guys when I'm headed to the gym. Alright, so it is now 4:10, and I'm getting everything ready to go to the gym. So, got my pre-workout mixed up right here. So excited to have this. I've had a headache all day, and I'm sure it's because I haven't had caffeine, and that's when you know you need a cleanse because you're dependent on it. So, holding strong though. First caffeine of the day, and I can't wait. So, of course, you already know it's 1 scoop supersonic, Magnitude Life Science. You can always try out their supplements and get 20% off at magnitudelifescience.com and use Rainwater20. Also got my BCAAs, my Interstellar Amino Blend in my gallon. Gonna take that and sip on that during my workout. I also am taking 3 of these. These are just some vasodilator, endurance and performance pre-workouts that I got at my show. So I've been taking these, and they work great. I also have 5 grams of creatine in here, and then I also have my second serving of this NutriKey L-carnitine. I take 3 a day, just 1 scoop in the morning, 1 scoop pre-workout, and 1 scoop usually before I go to bed. So I'm gonna do that, head to the gym. It's leg day. I'm gonna see how crazy it is, see if I can get some footage, and I'll see you guys in the next clip. this scary hair situation. I just took my hat off. But I just got home from the gym, changed into some comfier clothes. I have been taking this post-workout. Got it from a friend of mine. It is PE Science Ergonine, and it's just known to increase lean body mass, enhance recovery. It's got true creatine, glutamine, alanine, and HICA, and more. So I've been mixing this up with whatever I have left of my BCAAs post-workout, sipping on that. Gonna make some dinner. I am a creature of habit always, and it's getting harder because as my carbs increase, I need to start incorporating other foods other than what I have been eating because I've been so focused on low carb for so long. But I love my butternut squash, so I'm gonna have butternut squash, chicken, some reduced sugar ketchup. I think I'm gonna do some shredded lettuce mixed in and some tomatoes, and I will show you guys when it's done. And then I've got a macro cap to finish, and I think tonight I'm just gonna try to relax. I'm gonna ice my knee because it's a little sore because that leg workout was killer. Sorry I did not get any of it, but I did get my hip mobility stuff that I have been doing pre-leg day. I got that from Taylor Chamberlain. The gym was insane, but my leg workout was insane. It started with 30 reps of leg extensions. It went 30, 30, 20, 15, 10, drop 10, drop 10. And I was like, cool, well now I can't walk to the rest of my leg workout. Thanks, Coach Paul. Killer leg workout, did 15 minutes of cardio. I did on the bike because my knee was already bugging me, so I'm gonna ice it tonight. I foam rolled, I did some abs, I did 3 sets of 15 ab crunches, and then I did 3 sets of 15 wood chops on the cable. Did some foam rolling after that, called it a day. Now I'm gonna eat, drink this, and I'll check in with you guys later. Okay, I completely lied. I did not have butternut squash. Yeah, that's a big plate of food. I forgot that I had some polenta left over from when I went to my parents'. I have seriously been obsessed with polenta, you guys. I found it when I was like on my dairy, egg-free, gluten-free searches. This is what I get. They have a few different flavors from Meyer, but it's already pre-cooked, and I literally just cut it up, put it in the bowl, measure it out, heat it up. I add some water, and it's just like this thick, creamy corn paste. I love it. I'm making this one like Mexican. It's got tomatoes, olives, salsa, ground turkey, mushrooms on shredded lettuce, and then I'm gonna put some tofiti, this wow, I can't speak, dairy-free cheese on top. I am going to take this shot of apple cider vinegar. I like to, and actually I've read it's better for you to dilute it a little bit with water because it's not as acidic. So I'm gonna put a little bit of water in it. I'm gonna take this. I swear it gets easier the more you take it. I'm gonna take 2 digestive enzymes, and I'm gonna eat this, and then I'll check in with you guys when it's time for my macro cap. All right, that dinner was delicious, but I'm about ready to make my macro cap. I have been obsessed. I know I've been saying this a lot recently, but I'm just finding so many good recipes. I have been really loving making protein edible cookie dough for my macro cap, but tonight I'm actually going back to the old school Pro-Yo. I will make a video on how I make that edible cookie dough soon. It is so good. But tonight for my Pro-Yo, I am using the NutriKey vegan protein, 35 grams of this. Gonna mix it with 200 grams of cashew milk, a half a teaspoon of xanthan gum. Sometimes I put some stevia in it, depending on the taste. Blend it up. I have it actually in the freezer. It is, see it right there, thickening up. And then I'm gonna top it with 35 grams of, this is another new obsession, this Earth Balance coconut peanut butter blend spread. So, so good. I also put some sea salt in the Pro-Yo too. It just adds a little extra flavor that I love. For toppings, I'm gonna do my puffs. So I'm gonna do some banana puffs and some strawberry apple puffs, and then I'm gonna do, after these are gone, I'm gonna have to probably stop eating them though, because I'm pretty sure there's whey protein in these because they don't have the ingredients on here. Oh wait, yeah they do. All around. Oh, maybe not. Oh, yep. Whey protein isolate. But this stuff is too good and too expensive not to eat, so I'm finishing this. Gonna do some of this Icon Meals dark chocolate sea salt power popcorn and some of this Cinnabon crunch popcorn, and I'm gonna call it a night. So that is, you guys kind of got a full day of eating. You got my hip mobility routine. I also want to touch on tomorrow before I close out this video kind of just how I'm feeling post show, what's going on with my health as far as like my thyroid, my metabolism, how I'm feeling with the post show like weight gain and doing it on purpose, and like physically gaining weight to gain strength. So I'm going to touch on that tomorrow, but right now I'm going to enjoy this and I'm going to head to bed. So I'll see you guys in the next clip. What is up, YouTube? It is Thursday afternoon and I am sitting in my car, so I am like super hot. We're just going to take this off. And I just wanted to sit down. I know I mentioned I kind of wanted to do a little chat on like how I'm feeling post show. It's been like 2 months now. We're still slowly increasing food. I'm up to like 219 grams of carbs, 74 fat, and 140 protein. We are very slowly increasing just because my body, it just hates me, I swear to God. And I'm gonna try not to get like any emotion, like let my emotions get the best of me, because I've been struggling really hard these past few weeks, because not because of prep, but because I've gotten so in tune with my body. I just know when it's off, and it just is still off right now, and I feel like I am physically doing everything I can to make this digestion stuff better. And I know it's not going to get better overnight, but like it just isn't making any strides. So that's kind of where I'm at. We're still trying to push food, but like I'm to the point now where like I feel like my body is struggling to digest what I'm taking in already. So I'm planning on kind of chatting with Paul and kind of seeing what he thinks, because I do want to keep increasing my food, because I want to be able to grow. I want to be able to be at a point starting my next prep that I don't need to get down to a crazy low level of food. So sorry if I'm not looking at the camera. I'm kind of just trying to get all my thoughts out there, but I went in a week ago, got my thyroid tested again, and I got results back, and my levels are actually lower than they were when we first started. So the medication I was on definitely just was not working. So she switched my medication, which I started on Wednesday, or Tuesday. So hoping that helps. It's a totally new prescription, but it is a way higher dosage. So fingers crossed that helps. I'm still sticking to my dietary needs, the no dairy, trying to lower the gluten, like no beef, things like that, just because even though it may not be what's gonna fix my digestion entirely, it's definitely gonna be something that's gonna work in my favor if I'm eating things that are, my body already has a hard process breaking down, and my body breaks down food slow already. Like just combining that together just is a bad combination. So I'm going to stick to that. I'm going back to the doctor in 3 weeks to get my thyroid retested. So I'm really like, I wish that I could just take the scale out of the equation completely, but I talked to Paul about it, and just because we're still so close to show, not so close, but still in those like really like important periods to where my metabolism is still super sensitive. He still wants to keep it in just to gauge, but he really wants to stress that I don't need to worry about it. But it's really hard not to. It kind of is just doing this. I know it's bound to increase. That's what we want. I want to grow. I'm loving that I'm feeling stronger. I'm loving my workouts. And to be honest, I think my goals and prep are the one thing that's keeping me going through this process, because it is so frustrating, and just to be doing everything I can and just to not be feeling better. And I know if I want to get to my goals of getting on that national stage, I need to figure this out. I need to make it better. So that's what's keeping me going. I'm not giving up. I'm trying to keep a positive mindset, but kind of just wanted to get on here and let you guys know how I'm feeling. I'm still suffering from a ton of water retention, like my skin marks in a second from my clothes, from my bed, from my foam roller, like anything I touch, man. It's just, when my digestion is off, I just hold water like crazy. It is frustrating because I want to be able to go out. I want to be able to enjoy life right now because this is like when I should be able to do it. But my body is just really not liking those extra calories or those extra meals. I'm still gonna partake in events when they come up, but gonna try to limit them just to see if that helps my body. I hate to say that because I don't want to be like cutting more things out. But this is for my health. It's to get my body better. Like my doctor says, I was going for so long with eating things I shouldn't have been eating and not taking steps to make it better, that it's gonna be a process to kind of reverse the damage that I've already done. I'm still planning to do the small intestine bacteria test next time I go in. Actually, it's a take-home test, but talk to my doctor about it next time I go in. So that's kind of where I'm at. Still focusing on growing. Gonna figure out what we want to do as far as food wise. I'm still sticking to my reverse. Still got my sights on a show in April next year, so prep will probably start in January. So that's kind of where we're at. Really focused on getting this gut health in line. Still don't have answers, but we switched my prescription. Still sticking to my diet. Going back to the doctor in 3 weeks. And that's kind of where we're at. I'm trying to keep a positive attitude. The gym is what makes me happy, so I'm making sure that that is in my days. That's what keeps me grounded, keep my positive attitude, and keep driving forward. So if you guys are having hard times, no, you're not alone. I'm going through it too. But got to keep that positive mindset, keep that positive attitude, because when you keep that positive attitude, you're bound to get the answers and get to the end of it. I know we can do it, guys. I know we can do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will check in with you guys in the next one. And remember, stay positive, and you got this, and kill your day. See you guys soon.